completing my first rated level in Geometry Dash. Hi, my name is Crump, and a few weeks ago I started building my first ever rated level in Geometry Dash, and today, I'm gonna finish it. It's been a really long and difficult journey, but we're nearing the end here. Throughout, I had to try to push myself to come up with new ideas, better decoration, and I was doing an incredible job. But all throughout, there was always one problem. I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to decorate that one stupid spider part. But now, I've finally got an idea. And with that, the one hurdle that I had left to completing the level has been cleared. And that begs the question, what comes next? Well, if you want to find out, you should drop a sub and click that bell icon to turn on notifications. Also, comment down below what game you want to see me play next. I read every single comment, and a bunch of the stuff that I have in the level right now was suggested by commenters. So with all that stuff out of the way, let's get started. Alright, let's get back into this. So as you all might have seen in my community post, this should be the last full-length video that I'm recording for this level, just because I finally figured out what to do in this spider part. Over here, you are in the big city, doing random stuff. Over here, you're supposed to be going out of it. But I thought, hey, it felt kind of weird that you were just, like, going out of it and then you just never saw it again. So for the spider part, I decided to make it a backdrop of the city. And you're, like, in a construction zone. And that also gives me a good way to connect this transition here into the whole theme of things. Over here, you're going into a part of the city that's under construction. So over here, it'll be like, oh, road work ahead, yada, yada, yada. I'm not gonna lie, for those of you who are watching and see a lot of similarities to Kron's new level, ignore them for now. I got this idea from seeing Kron's new level, and it just kind of worked in a way that I wasn't really prepared for. But I am still gonna try to find my own way to make this specifically me and make it original. So most of today is just going to be finishing the block designs over here and working on the transitions, and hopefully I'll get to a point where I can maybe finish the level before the video comes out, question mark, maybe, possibly, maybe. But I do also have some stuff to do back over here, because I saw a comment that suggested for this part when the ship goes into the building behind the windows, I use the advanced follow trigger to make the fake ship rotate with my actual ship, which I didn't even know was a thing. And now I literally have to try it. So again, we are going into test field. And over here to the advanced follow. Oh, that's cool. Wait a second! I just got an idea. I just got an idea for the car section later on, and now I kind of have to do it. I need to... Oh my god! Why didn't I think of this? Okay, I have that idea. I'm gonna write down that idea. I'm gonna write it down right now. Okay, it's written down. Alright, so how's the rotation work? Something seems a little bit weird. I don't know if you guys can see it the way that I do, but it just looks like it's swooping up a little bit too fast. But anyways, I know how it works now, and I will very much take advantage of this. Yeah, I don't know why, I just have like a weird stigma against getting help, because I just don't like receiving help on stuff. Like, most of the comments that you guys have been giving have been actually helpful a lot. It's just a weird stigma that I think I have to break eventually, because engineering school is not gonna be okay with that. Where did it go? Still there, yep. Still there, yep. Still there? Nope. What the fuck? I really wish I didn't have camera effects over here anymore. And camera effects are great, but they make editing a piece of shit. It still disappears. What? Alright. I gotta go to the editor help. I don't want to click save and play, because otherwise my entire pre-existing system over here is gonna go away. And I really don't want that, just in case all this doesn't work out. I need one group, don't I? I need it to only be one group. A target object, yep. Set the camera trigger to follow group 345 and see what happens. Where does this go? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, no, we are going to exit without saving, and we are not going to use the advanced follow trigger for that part. I mean, I'm like, still a good suggestion, and if I knew how to do it, I would have done it, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do that setup for the advanced follow triggers over there, but I got an idea for the car section. Over here, we can use that very same advanced follow trigger paired with the automatic missile thing that's in there already that I still have to test out to make it so that cop cars are tailing you. I gotta test it out again. Is this only active in platform mode? Wait, hold on a second. I had it on C the whole time. I had it on C the whole damn time, man! Why? Alright, I gotta try it again now. I gotta try it again. 95, and it will follow P1 with rotation offset 20. Let's see if this shit works. Everything in that group follows that. Alright. Maybe if we made something in there the group parent. Maybe if we went in here and instead of doing advanced follow for 95, we do advanced follow for 345. Let's try this again. That almost works. That's really, really close to working. Kind of. Because that also doesn't rotate. I'm not going to be using the advanced follow trigger for that. Wait, also, just like random other thing, I did also get some better, like, kind of air deco, but not really in here. It just fills up more space. Alright, back to over here. Woo! This is just gonna be me copy-pasting and then, like, making a few edits and then stopping. Just another quick little fun thing that I did over here at the start. You see the little, like, rock back and forth? I should also probably show you a few other things, just because there is a few other things to show here. Starting over here, I'm gonna go through, like, what exactly each of these coins does. So collecting one coin, you saw there, I just collected that one coin. And going over here, that little thing to the side of the coin over there was removed. There was this thing originally, but because I collected that one coin, this thing got removed. And a good time to show you again, if I skip that first coin and get the second coin instead, it should do the same exact thing, unless I messed up, like, where the hitboxes are. Yep. Same exact thing. But yeah, no matter which coin I get, if I only get one coin, the effect will be exactly the same. Now, if I get two coins, any two coins, so I'm going to get this first one, I'm going to skip the second one, and I'm going to get the third. And now, both of those spikes over there are gone. Not the most creative block design, but sue me. Now, if you get all three coins, you don't even need to go up there, because that turns into a spider orb. Like, you don't even need to go through the whole song and dance up here, because this spider orb becomes tangible. The reason why the background isn't there is because I put everything on, like, a follow player trigger, so since I started ahead of it, it doesn't really follow me that far. Yep. Okay, now back to here. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. And let's make this a weirder movement, where it starts out with a bounce and that fades into plus 15 ease out. Why are start positions so fucked now? Like, when you put a start position like halfway through the level, it'll say you're at 0%. When you put in a start position in practice, or in the level editor rather, it will never move this. That's why if I'm now in the middle of nowhere. Why is that a thing? Oh, that's a bit concerning. That looks clean. I got another stupid idea for some of this stuff. Okay, doing a little bit of math here. I don't know why I'm doing a little bit of math here, but I like math, so I'm gonna do math. So you have here a right triangle with two side lengths of equal sides. So you know Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. These two sides are equal length, so it's just a and a. So a squared plus a squared is equal to 2a squared is equal to c squared. So that means c is equal to radical 2a squared. So with a side that is 1 by 1, this hypotenuse over here will be equal to radical 2. So the best way to simulate the length of these two side pieces together while staying within the stupid grid that Geometry Dash has to work with is by getting 3 of these normal blocks, rotating them by 45 degrees like this, and then lining them up a little bit. And it is not exactly right, but that is by far the closest that you will get staying within the standard 1x1 grid that we have. So why am I telling you all this? That I'm gonna have here something like this. These will all be on a certain group ID. And they'll be a little bit different than these other things before, because instead of having these 2 chains over here, it'll only have 1. When you land over here, this side's gonna buckle down and it'll do and ease out rotation like this so that this side can swoop up and imitate the slope that was there before. So by the end of it, it will have the same effect as if it was just this stuff, if I do everything right. Now let's try just like basic swipe all this shit, stop there. How does this work? It works quite well, actually. Why haven't I been doing that the whole time? And there will be a thing over here. We can copy paste this group 346 around center ID group 347. Aha! Damn, doesn't work the way that I thought it would. That is still perfectly fine. All that we need to do is adjust for when the thing is rotating. Let's see how rough it looks. See how that looks in normal mode. Yes! I was able to do a thing. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's good. No one really needs to sweat the details. I'm gonna sweat the details. Yep, that's good. Let's just do another quick run through the level just to see how it's looking right now. Okay, before we go any further, I already noticed something that needs to change real quick. I need to make sure that these blocks are very distinctly apart from the background. Right now, I'm not super concerned about what I'm going to do for the air deco over here. The air deco over here is where I'm going to use the road signs. It'll be like kind of a background, but not really. If all that fails, I'm sure I can make like some weird steel structure back there somewhere. I don't know. I think that part of this thing is done. I think this is the most amount of like building and theorizing and doing that kind of stuff that I've done in one video that didn't get lost because of OBS's fuck up. I think now's a good time for a full playthrough of the level just for funsies. Yeah, another thing that I gotta do is make an end screen. I didn't even think of that until now. I gotta make an end screen. Like it's high enough quality. I gotta do it. Okay, I have all the blocks for this stuff done. This may also be a good time to mention that the design for the player car uses exclusively player colors. So if your player colors are shit, that's why your car looks like shit. It's not my fault if you don't have good taste in colors. Like that's on you, buddy. Just as an example, if I were to go out to change my colors to this and this. Wait, hold up. Well, does it actually look kind of good though? Why does this actually look clean? If I do this and that, and I go over here, and I go into the level, your car is going to look like that. There's like a quick heads up. If your colors are shit, your car will look like shit. I want to see like what other icon colors look kind of cool. We have that. We have like the slightly more orange version. It looks a little more rusty, but it's also not, yeah. Well, actually, these two are all right. Ew. Disgusting. This guy looks like he's physically ill. Absolutely not. What's the weekly demon right now? Let me try this out for a second. I can't tell if this is 2.2. It's not 2.2. It would have used a lot more of the features by now. Oh shit. Okay, this actually might be pretty fun, but I'm gonna do it later. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do the end screen right now. I'm gonna do the end screen right now. At least I'm gonna start it. Just for funsies, we put a start position there. It should be somewhere. Okay, there's that. Okay, it's over here. So then the Y needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is not. That is 450. What the fuck? What? Now the car's messed up too. Fantastic. Why does that happen? Like, why does that happen in the game? Let's go up here, get another car down. Go to 0, delete all this stuff. Go to layer, what group was it on? 22 and 303. Fixed. I want to do something else really quickly. Alright, we'll take that. How is OBS? It is still going good. Fantastic. So far we have done this block design and basically nothing else, but let's be fair. It took me a very long time to figure this out. And it also took some plagiarism from Gron 44. Yeah, and over here I was thinking of... I don't know what I was thinking of doing. My brain is dead right now. Getting a reference image real quick for a road work ahead sign. Delete all start positions. Start position here. Let's see how this looks. I've now been going for almost 2 hours. I think that's pretty standard for me. I'll finish it later. I feel like working on this now. Yeah, I think at this point I just drop all of the building aesthetic and I just make it like really cool stuff, like just like energetic stuff. It also gives me some time to like branch off and talk about the stuff that I want to talk about. You know, like over here there could be like a road sign that passes in the foreground. Yeah, foreground road signs. Why do I not think of things? Because that also means I have to decorate less stuff. But yeah, that'll be in the foreground. Air deco I'm still not sure about. Background is already settled. Let's just work on this stuff. Very, very, very simple and bare bones. And by very simple and bare bones, I literally just mean like just what I'm putting down and maybe some glow. Like at this part, I really just want the intensity of the song to speak for itself and like a lot of big flashing stuff to happen. I might do some stuff with the area trigger. Let's go back to the manual for a second.
5 minutes later.
I think I get it.
1 hour later.
I don't get this anymore. Well, no area trigger for me, I guess. I don't understand it. Before anyone says anything, yes, this is very much copy-pasted. No, I do not really care. At least for this specific part. It's more of emphasizing every beat of the music with appropriate hypeness around it. Yeah, big reason that I'm saying that this is probably going to be my last of these big building videos is because, not they haven't been fun, but they haven't been as fun as I would have hoped. Just because, like, I mean, at the beginning you saw me just, like, being a doofus, being stupid, talking about a lot of things that were kind of off topic, but now that I'm getting close to finishing the level, I feel as if I need to keep on focusing for this last push, which I very much do. Like, I do need to focus on this stuff, but that also means I can't really talk as much as I wanted to, which is kind of why I was thinking about playing some other games. Like, Geometry Dash is still going to be the biggest thing on this channel, it's still going to be the primary focus, but, you know, I might want to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, I might want to show off my island on Animal Crossing, I might want to play a round or two of Lethal Company, I don't fucking know. Maybe Rocket League, maybe Smash Bros if I ever get Wi-Fi on my Switch, which, like, I can, but I'm just too stubborn to. Like, my first semester in college already went by, and I feel like now if I get like the Wi-Fi program for my Switch, it would kind of be like succumbing to the demons. I don't know. Like a lot of stuff that I do, I'm like super hyper competitive in it, and I feel like there's a better outlet to express that hyper competitiveness than Geometry Dash, because Geometry Dash is mainly just you versus the game. And yeah, that's fun, that's great, but I also want it to be me versus somebody else, because winning is fun, and that's my main motivation for doing some stuff. I know that I've talked about how much I like disc golf before, and my school has a disc golf club. The main reason that I joined it was to get good enough so that when I go back home, I can beat the shit out of my friends. And I don't know if anyone doubted me when I said the block design was gonna be lazy over here, or like not detailed over here. This is basically just the extent of what the block design is going to be during this part. And it's gonna be this and nothing else. Well, not really nothing else, there's gonna be a lot of pulses and stuff. But again, I want this part to kind of emphasize the big hype buildup. What the? What? Oh, the bulge. Oh, that makes more sense. And that part's mainly going to be where I showcase, like, what I consider to be my best type of decoration, which is just basic glow style. And not basic glow style, but I feel like I'm much more of a design creator or a glow styled creator than I am an art creator. Like, the intention with this level was, for the most part, to be my first ever artsy level. Like, this is not what I normally do. This is very different to what I normally do. It's kind of a good kind of different, but you can see it over here. Someone else who was trying to, like, make it purely art style might have found a way to incorporate like something other than this block design into this part, but since I'm not good at art style, I find a different way to work around it. I find a way to kind of like keep art stuff in there, but I don't really ever go like fully into the art style aside from the first part and the last part. And even then, it's still like kind of a weird art style, I guess. I don't know. Bro, why the fuck does the rotation for the sun get more and more fucked up every single time that the level goes? I'm not touching it. Like, I'm not doing anything to it. It's a problem with, like, the game's save state, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm not a computer programming guy. Layer 3, we have nothing on there, which is why we're putting all of this stuff on editor layer 2 of number 3. And now I can do movement. It's been like 2 hours now, right? 2 hours, 30 minutes. Since this is my last hugely edited video of this series, I also want to make it my longest. Again, over here, if your pulses are shit, then that just means your colors are shit. See how that looks. I think that is the exact level of intensity that I'm looking for from the blocks. I'm sorry, what? What? Alright, hold on a second, I just gotta resituate my mic because I think I'm talking loud enough to the point where I can put it on the actual table now. Yeah, I have my microphone on top of a book right now, but just because it's a little bit difficult to get the mic to hear me sometimes. It's also in the hopes that it somewhat mitigates the sound of me clicking and tapping and tacking and on my keyboard. I'm nearing 3 hours of recording right now, so might cut it off soon, but also I'm just having way too much fun with this. Okay. Let's see it. Woo! That's some good shit! I mean, like, I also gotta add some pulses in here, just for funsies. I'm 5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. This has been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really weird. It's been kind of stressful sometimes. But overall, it's been one of the better experiences of my life. It's not like in my top 10 because the sun is still fucked up. And I don't know why. Building this level did take a lot of work. And it'll take some more work too in a little bit because I'm still not done yet. But overall, it helped me learn a lot more about what kind of a creator I am, what kind of a player I am, what kind of a YouTuber I could be. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been really tough a lot of the times too, figuring out what to do on some parts. Figured out some weird, wacky ways of going around some stuff. I vented a lot about just random bullshit while I was recording. And it just feels kinda surreal that it's gonna be over soon. Because it will be over soon. Even if I don't finish the whole level by the time that my next video comes out, by the time that I would be recording another video, the level will have been done and it will have been verified and it will have been uploaded. It's just kind of surreal knowing that soon it's going to be done and soon I'm going to have to be like wondering if it was still good enough. I think it is good enough, but I thought that about my last level too. And regardless of whether or not this gets rated or not, it's still been a hell of a ride, it's still been a lot of fun. But here's my hyper-competitiveness coming in again. If I feel like if I don't get it rated, or if people don't see it as good enough to be rated, that I have inherently failed. And I'm also looking at some of the other levels that are rated in 2.2, and I'm like, dude, mine is better than this. It's just weird. It's just weird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on editing this on Wednesday and Thursday, and probably a little bit of Friday too. And during all that stuff as well, I'm gonna try to finish decorating it. And if by Saturday I think that I can have this thing completely, totally, 100% absolutely done, I'm gonna delay uploading the video until Sunday. And at the end of the big edited video, I'll attach a little bit of me playing the level one last time, verifying it, and then uploading it. And I might take like a week and a half of a break just to figure out what I want to do next. Because this was a lot of fun, but it was also very exhausting. It was very challenging. It was a lot more difficult than I thought it would ever be. And still, I find myself being just a little bit unsatisfied with the level as a whole for some I don't know why. Again, me being hyper competitive, I see what other people do and I think, damn, I fucking suck. I mean, like, objectively speaking, it's alright. But overall, it was definitely an experience, so it's definitely something that I'm not going to forget. I know that I can do more, I know that I can do better, and now that I do know that, that just makes me want to do more and do better. So again, by no means am I going to leave Geometry Dash behind. I'm still going to create levels, I'm still going to try to build levels, I'm still going to show off my progress, I'm still going to have fun with that, but it's just not going to be everything. I already have like a basic plan for what I want my next level to be, and thankfully for me it's not going to be art style, because I just don't feel like art style is my style. I'm going to showcase the whole level one more time, and then I'm going to end the recording and do some work on my own, and hopefully by Sunday I'll have it out. If I don't have it out by Sunday, I'm going to upload the video on Saturday, and then I'll have it out by like Tuesday or Wednesday, because realistically this shouldn't take me more than a week to finish. Gonna show off what I did so far. Have fun. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I know that I mentioned a few games that I wanted to play other than Geometry Dash, but I want to hear what games you want to see me play, because, I mean, I'm all ears. I honestly do not care, as long as it's not horror. Please do not give me FNAF, I beg. Alright, calling it there. See you later.